Hey everyone, today's recipe is Shanghai Drunken Chicken. And Shanghai Drunken Chicken is a dish served cold. It is traditionally made with the whole chicken and it is steeped in Chinese rice wine. So we're going to go in the kitchen, we're going to have some fun and do this recipe. It's really easy to make, it takes a bit of time, but it's well worth the effort. If you've never had this before, I suggest you give it a try because it's awesome. Okay, let's go. This is what we are going to be looking at the end of this recipe. This is a perfectly poached chicken where the white meat is just as juicy and delicious as the dark. You're going to impress a lot of friends. You're going to impress your family. You're going to impress your girlfriend. And I'll show you how easy that is to do. Let's get to work. Okay, for the Shanghai Drunken Chicken recipe, we are going to need 1 chicken, whole, 2 tablespoons of salt, 1/4 teaspoon of ground black pepper, 1/4 teaspoon of ground white pepper, 1/2 ounce of ginger, thinly sliced, 4 to 6 green onions, white parts only, sliced lengthwise, 1½ cups of Chinese rice wine, 2 teaspoons of white sugar. Now here's what we're going to do. Mix the salt with the 2 peppers, and then you want to rub the chicken all over with the salt and pepper and let it sit for about an hour. Now for the poaching. Bring 6 cups of water to boil in a large pot. Add the green onion bottoms and the ginger. Add the chicken. Make sure there's enough water to cover the chicken and return to a boil. Lower the heat to a bare simmer and simmer for about 10 minutes. When the water is simmering for 10 minutes, lift the chicken out of the water carefully and make sure the stock in the cavity empties back into the pot. Do that a couple times for the whole chicken. After 10 minutes, cover, turn off the heat, and allow the chicken to poach undisturbed until the water cools almost to room temperature. This is going to take a couple hours. And remember, no matter how curious you are, don't peek. After the hours that it gets back to room temperature, your chicken should look like this. See how it's nicely poached and just sitting in that liquid like that? It's all good. Now we're gonna put it in a new marinade consisting of some of this stock that you just made and some Chinese wine. And the Chinese wine is going to be right here. Just like a Chinese cooking wine. It's standard. You could get it at anywhere, really. Okay? And I'll show you how to make that in a sec. After cooking, cut the chicken into bite-sized pieces. Okay, just a side note here. Can you see this place that I'm pointing out with my knife? That little area in the back where by the thigh meets the backbone, that little bit there is called the oyster. Oyster, by the way, is like the best piece of meat on a chicken that you will find. Okay? So just to show you where it is, that's where it is, that's what it's called, oyster. Don't forget it, because next time you go carving a chicken, you do not want to overlook that place. So that's the best piece ever. Now, don't throw out that water that you just poached the chicken in because it's right now, it smells pretty good, doesn't it? So save it, put it in a big container or a bottle or freeze it, do whatever you like to do with your chicken stock. But next time you want to make wonton soups or you make instant ramen or whatever, use that. But what you want to do is save 3/4 cup to 1 cup of that chicken stock and combine it with the sugar and the rice wine. Now give it a taste, add salt if you need to. Now with your chicken cut into little pieces and in a container, pour that marinade over the chicken and let it sit in the fridge at least overnight before you serve. Serve cold, it's the best cold. You can have it with steamed rice, you can have it with congee, you can have it with whatever. And that's it. That's it. And it's that easy. Just took a little effort, a little time, but you know what? Good things take time. So good luck in the kitchen, have fun, and enjoy.